2, 3, 4.
You guys have got a new member. Would you like to introduce himself?
He doesn't say a lot.
He's
quite quiet and timid. But in all seriousness, we do have a new member, and he's called Ollie. He looks more like Newton Faulkner, so if you had a Newton Faulkner cutter, that'd be probably more appropriate. But Ollie Moses filling in for him today. He plays the fiddle and tenor guitar.
What's the best thing about busking?
That's a good question.
We'll all answer it separately.
Okay. I'm going to quote a friend of ours who died. He was a big old busker in Canterbury, and he was
average size.
He wasn't like a fat guy, but he sums up busking the best for me, I think. He says, when I'm busking, I'm sending messages to whatever and whoever wants to listen. Reaction and interaction is the reward. The money is a bonus to it all, and I think that's pretty much the best.
I think that sums it up completely.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's a good feeling. Like, it's better if someone walks by and smiles than if they came and dropped some money.
If they do both, it's great.
If they do, don't get me wrong, that's great.
We like to add to other people's, and also as a musician, you know, it's like we wouldn't
be where we are.
It's sheer experience.
Yeah.
Like, it's a chance to play live in front of a crowd as much as you want to, really, as much as you want to go out there and do it, rather than just waiting for the next gig to come along, which might be a long time in between.
It's great.
The other buskers as well, I'd like to point out, like, all the people I know are somehow linked to busking.
Yeah.
And it's just like a real sense of community.
Yeah,
community.
especially
You guys on your Facebook and Twitter, you post a lot of funny stuff.
Oh dear.
You posted one of Bane. A picture someone was Bane with a Bane.
Oh, that was him.
The one from Batman.
Mandolin Bane. I was trying to sleep at that point. That was just after Alex.
Back to the people.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun.
We do have fun.
Such a good film.
It's such a good film.
Such a good
film. We took Alex to see it on his birthday in Canada in like an empty cinema.
In Ottawa,
it was awesome.
It was great.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah, it's good fun.
Love it. But yeah, a lot of the other, like, the funny internet stuff. There's you reading out Kane's statuses as well.
Yeah, we
I have the nickname Funny Man. I'm not even that funny.
He is funny, man. He is funny, man.
So,
hello, everyone in the room just wanted to see.
So can you guys tell us a joke?
I can tell a joke.
Could I tell mine? We haven't got time, have we?
Let's do both.
No,
let's all
don't.
tell a
Whichever
joke.
one's better, we can put in.
Let's all tell a joke. Funny man, you want to go first?
My joke's aren't appropriate.
Sorry.
Right, you guys go, and I'll think.
Can I do the?
That's my joke.
Oh, that was my. Okay, we equally found that one together.
Somewhat.
To be fair, that was my joke. I said it to you.
Okay.
Mine is the only clean one, but it takes about half hour to tell, and it's not funny.
If it's not funny, then don't tell it.
It's not really a joke if it's not funny.
It's good.
I was arrested the other day.
Oh, I know this one.
For robbing a bank dressed as a frog. It was the first crime I ever committed.
Committed.
Yeah, like a frog, because I was. Yeah.
We're not very good jokers.
No.
Oh,
Steph, who was in our band, he did stand-up comedy, and he was brilliant. What was it?
Steph.
If you can't beat them, beat them.
You missed the
We went to his house for second Christmas, so Boxing Day, and it was a really festive occasion. And I was sitting on the sofa because we basically went into the living room where everyone was playing SingStar, like all of his family and family friends, and we just sort of turned on Bruce Springsteen really, really loud over them. So they just sort of left. It was like 3 hours. I was just dancing around the living room listening to Bruce Springsteen, shackled and drawn. And anyway, I was just sort of taking a break. I was sitting on the sofa like this. Alex comes up to me with like a tumbler full of JD.
I filled it all the way up.
Because he was wasting it.
Yeah.
Going, do you want to take a fucking drink of this? And I was like, okay. So I opened my mouth and he just poured it all over my shirt.
Clean it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but that happens rarely. Like, usually when I'm drunk,
He got his first hangover the day after, and it was glorious.
God, it was hell.
He never gets hangovers.
What musical influences have you guys got? Bit of country, maybe?
Oh, yeah. It's weird.
Folk?
Yeah.
I don't know, we're all a bit diverse.
Eclectic.
We all like sort of the same stuff, but...
Yeah.
It's weird, isn't it? Because like, the hip-hop stuff we cover Outkast and Kanye West, which are more well-known.
And
but
Classified.
But in terms of hip-hop that we like, I mean, Jonas is probably the most into it.
I love hip-hop.
I like some of the older school stuff, and I like some sort of conscious hip-hop, like
old
The
school
Coup
Black
or
Eyed
Arrested
Peas.
Development.
Loving the old school Black Eyed Peas.
It's weird. I kind of go from...
Elephant, good album.
Yeah, Elephant from Monkey Business.
Yeah.
Not Black Eyed Peas.
I go from sort of like really traditional folk, sometimes like really old school English folk, right the way across the board to hip-hop.
Yeah.
But I think
And Screamo. Like a Screamo song.
Yeah.
I do dabble with that, but like I find it, you know,
like it's a bad habit.
I get most of my like writing like influences from no. Could you imagine our song Screamer? I never thought I would see you again. No, it wouldn't work.
It sounds like the winter vomiting book.
Don't talk to me.
Anyway, you guys went to Canada to do. Did you do fundraising? What was your trip about in Canada when you went busking?
Raising funds.
Yeah.
For ourselves.
Well,
It was more just-
basically, like, how did it come across? Like,
How did it come across?
my mum's Canadian,
On a plane.
and floppy food there. And so I've been out there a load of times, and when I was out there, I found out about this Buskers Festival,
Yeah.
and I thought, this is awesome, this looks cool for us. And then when we were busking last March, we met some Canadian tourists, and they suggested that we looked into it. So we literally just went back to my house and had a look, and we thought, why not apply? So we applied, and we actually got accepted. So
It was the first
Met some of
thing
the
we had out
nicest
there.
people out
Yeah,
there.
the
Yeah.
nicest people we've ever met.
we got treated like rock stars as well, which was so strange.
Had our own breads and like as many like free drinks as we could.
And, like, a
free
bar
food
tab.
and
$500
bar
just,
tab.
Just
the
for
guys at the
going
Sir
there.
John A is the best pub in Kingston.
Yeah, the thing is, what was so weird for us about that was we went from going up to London to try and get enough money to, just to busk, and it was an awful weekend, and we ended up coming home and sleeping on like someone's floor because we got locked out, and it was really like the lowest thing we could have possibly got. It was awful. We spent more money than we'd made up there, so we were pretty much tramping it to within a few weeks of actually being driven around and
And then a few more
treated
weeks
like rock and
we
roll.
were tramping it again.
Yeah.
Say goodbye. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Toodles.
Toodles. We all did the really gay wave. I'll edit that out. We all did the very silly wave.
Ain't nothing.
1, 2, 3, 4.